Hello and welcome to ChrisCourse channel plays Bioshock Infinite. Today we're going to be talking about lab-grown organs, but first a quick apology. I forgot to hit record and this is a checkpointed game, so we've lost about 10 minutes between the last video and this one. Basically, we're looking for a Chinese man who was kidnapped by the police, and that's you up to date. That's pretty much all that happened plot-wise. And we're now about to fight some people for this Fink guy. Right, yeah, you're now up to date. I get the impression this is going to be a fairly massive battle, but I'm going to attempt to pay as little attention as possible and talk about, as I said, lab-grown organs. So here we go. We're going to be looking at the potential... Wow, that's quite a lot of people, and a fire guy. Hey, this is going to be... this is going to be interesting, right. Yeah, we're looking basically at the potential future without the need for transplant waiting lists, so you can just turn up at a hospital and they'll grow you new organs, effectively. We'll be having a look at a couple of recent developments along these lines and discussing where things are going to be going over the next couple of decades. Just to introduce the problem, a lack of transplant organs really is a big problem at the moment. It's killing about 1,000 people yearly as they sit on waiting lists. And the ability to produce organs at will would be a massive medical breakthrough. I am dead.
Fucker, don't die.
No, I'm not. She is saving me with drugs. Why does everybody drug me in games? Oh dear. Right. The first example we're going to look at is a recent report about a 3D printed liver. Unfortunately, it's not a full liver. It's about 0.5 millimeter deep and 4 millimeters across in each dimension, so it's a slice of liver. But the important thing is that the mini liver performs most of the functions of a real liver. It is effectively a small version of a full liver. It has the majority of the functions of it. The printer lays down 20 layers of hepatocytes and stellate cells, which are the two major liver cells, and also lays down cells from the lining of blood vessels to supply nutrients and oxygen to them. And that allows the tissue to live for 5 days, or even longer in some cases. And that's a large improvement on current artificial livers, which are only about 1 to 2 layers thick, not 20, and also only last about 2 days compared with the 5 or more of the new 3D printed version. So it's a massive improvement. And also the fact that they're structured and effectively function as a large-scale liver is extremely useful, because it makes them excellent predictors of drug and substance toxicity. And they also produce albumin, which is a liver protein that helps move hormones, salt and drugs throughout the body. They make cholesterol, which is what carries fat in the bloodstream. And they produce detoxification enzymes that metabolize drugs in the liver. Sorry if I'm stammering slightly here, it's difficult doing both of these things at the same time. Oh, I had to stop. It was a nice quiet bit that I forgot to record through as well. Which is really unfortunate, but there we are. First time I've done that, never mind. But yes, these things are currently exclusively useful just for testing the effects of substances on the human liver. Uh-oh, automata. Sounds like a plan.
I'll give the old boy credit, though. It would be fewer mouths to feed.
Uh-oh. Boom! RPG. Boom! Another RPG. And that's going to be a plate. Yes. Right. But yeah, these are currently exclusively useful for testing the effects of substances on the human liver. But in the future they're hoping to create a full-scale 3D printed organ that would be useful for transplanting into people. The main hurdle to that really is figuring out how the hell you print a functioning network of blood vessels. And capillaries and all of the different branches of it. That's incredibly difficult to 3D print. And that's going to take a long time to solve. There are other issues as well, that's just the primary one. Where the holy bugger, that's a flying thing. Run away. Run, shoot. There we go. Right. Our other example today came from a couple of weeks ago from Massachusetts General Hospital in Boston, which I'm going to talk about when I've killed these people, because I can't deal with quite this much going on at once. Sorry, I tried.
Congratulations,
Oh,
DeWitt!
thank you.
When your name was first passed to me, I wasn't quite sure you were the man for the job.
Oh, but I am.
But now, I can say with certainty that I was quite wrong.
I'm not interested in your job.
Yes, I am. Don't you speak for me.
Now I know all about your little job for Fitzroy. But do you really want to take her offer over mine?
Depends how much money you're giving me.
Do you know how many people would kill to be head of Fitz Security?
Probably a fair few.
You're a tough nut to crack, Mr. DeWitt.
I try.
A tough nut, but I promise you this. I will get what I want.
Ominous. But yes,
Look, there's a door over here.
wow, thank you for that insight.
That's the way down.
But yes, these, Massachusetts General Hospital in Boston has implanted rats with kidneys that were grown in the lab from a stripped-down kidney scaffold. And when these organs were implanted, they started to function, filtering the rat's blood and urine. They require kidneys from recently deceased rats, like a normal transplant does, but detergent is then used to strip away the cells, leaving effectively just a scaffold of connective tissues and blood vessels and things. And that scaffold was then lined with vein cells to sort the blood vessels out, and kidney cells from newborn rats to help produce other organ tissues. And he's used the same method to grow hearts and lungs and things, so the method is transferable to other organs. And doing this and altering the kidney before transplant, it doesn't mitigate the need for transplant organs because you need a scaffold to work off, but it greatly reduces the odds of rejection. And basically, if you have a transplant organ, there's a fairly good chance, without immune suppressant drugs and things, that your body will reject the organ and attack it, which basically kills you. It nukes your new organ and does no good for your other ones either. So that kills quite a few people each year, and making the transplant organs like this would help solve that problem quite substantially. It also removes the need for a genetic match between the transplant donor and the recipient, which is another bonus because it means you don't have to look for exact genetic matches, and it opens up transplant options for more people. Hello. Ooh, I like this gun. Yes, okay, I really like this gun. Okay, I'll be using this more. Right, these lab-grown kidneys are not at all perfect at the moment. In fact, they're pretty crap, really. They produce less than a third as much urine as a normal kidney would, and the rates of filtration for some substances are slashed to around 3% of their optimal values. So they're not a viable replacement at the moment, but it's a start in the technology.
For a cipher.
Ooh, a cipher.
A message from the Vox Populi.
Wow.
Secret codes.
The cipher should be around somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not actually particularly interested in ciphers. Nope, sorry, I don't do collectibles and things in games. They don't interest me at all. Sorry. If they do, I suggest you play it yourself and find them all, because it's not my thing and I won't be doing it. But yeah, the rates of filtration are a bit rubbish, and... oh, that's the guy we're looking for, the Chinese fellow who was kidnapped.
You want to say something? Or you want us to bring in Mrs. Lin for company?
Mrs. Lin is his wife. She was mourning at the place where we found him gone.
We got 3 more to bring in tonight.
You monsters. But yeah, it's going to be a very, very long time to go before this method is advanced enough to be viable, and even longer after that to shift it to humans from rodents, because that's always quite a difficult transition. But yeah, it's in the works.
What's that smell?
Ain't no privies down there.
Boom! Ooh, I like this gun. Yes, they do treat them like animals. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, where's the melee button? There it is. That guy's not as dead as I hoped. There we go. There we are. Crumble. But in spite of the large amount of research time remaining before either of these methods, or indeed alternative methods to these, is viable, progress is being made. We are getting there. It's really important research that has the potential to save thousands upon thousands of lives from waiting lists and rejection and all that kind of thing. And sometime in the next century, lab-grown, tailor-made organs will be available in some shape or form. It'll be a long time before it's routine, but eventually you will be able to walk into a hospital, they'll diagnose you with kidney failure, and in a few hours they'll print you up a new one and implant it, and keep you there for monitoring for a few days, and that'll be that. Yeah, we're certainly on the right tracks, and it's a technology that, hopefully we can look forward to in lots of our lifetimes, depending on what age demographic you're in. and, you know, what other advances come along in the meantime to prolong human life. You can't see this kind of thing coming. There have been some fairly unpredictable improvements, and, you know, a fairly general improving trend as well. What's this? A drop cloth. That's not very exciting. Can I take it without equipping it? I can. Okay. Fine. That wasn't worth the lockpicks, really. Never mind. But yes, that is all I have to say on that topic. So what we're going to do is
Easy enough.
try and get to a logical stopping point near to here.
Number 9.
Cell number 9, where Mr. Lin is meant to be. Mr. Lin.
Do it?
No, that's Fink.
But you can't blame me for looking after my own interests, can you?
No, I can't, but my character will.
Fitzroy has come calling, but I think you'll find your business with her has come to an end.
Uh-oh.
Lions
Mr.
walk
Lin?
with lions, DeWitt, not hyenas.
Mr. Lin? What has the nasty man done to you? Damn, this is a lot of stairs. Mr. Lin... Uh-oh. Oh no, blood smears. Oh, and flickery lights. This isn't good. No. Okay, let's... Nothing? Nothing? Is that a switch? Yeah. Prod. Uh-ohs. How are you not slipping over on that? Yeah, that doesn't look promising, does it?
Too late. God.
Gore warning? Yes.
This is what he meant.
Ew.
Now we need to find someone else to make those guns.
Always the
No.
practical man.
Dead, Elizabeth.
Dead
Oh,
is dead.
hello.
How the hell did...
I see heads.
And I see tails.
It's all a matter of perspective.
Why are you following us? Who sent you? Comstock? What do you want?
Magical
What do you see
beings.
here, from this angle?
Dead.
Listen,
And that angle?
Alive.
Booker.
That's
Chen
there.
Lin.
the body's gone.
It was never here.
It's another Columbia.
A different Columbia.
The same coin.
A
Okay.
different perspective.
Are we bringing
Heads.
parallel universes into this game?
Alive.
We have to go through to this other Columbia, but
Okay.
It's like riding a bicycle.
Fine. Didn't
Never
see
really
this one coming.
forgets.
One just needs the courage to climb aboard.
Right, so she's regaining her previous power. Bye-bye,
If we go
hyper-intelligent
into this-
pan-dimensional beings.
I don't think I'll be able to bring us back.
Okay,
Sure
so
you're
what's going to happen now is we're going to start universe hopping by the looks of it. This is going to be interesting. Yes, go! Open an Uber tear! Wow, okay. That's different,
There's no blood.
And no body.
unless he killed him
Another
somewhere else.
world, Booker. Another Columbia.
Indeed.
That tells me one dead gunsmith ain't the only thing that's changed.
I think Booker might be right. I can hear screaming in the background. But we're going to call that a day there and see what the screaming is next time. So thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you then, and farewell.